to the FBA Fantasy Overview. My name is Coach Funk, and let's get started. Today, we're going to talk about the league. We're going to talk about the platform Yahoo. We're going to talk about how to get your teams and how the teams will be structured. We're going to talk about the prizes, the price, and how to get in contact with me to get started. We currently have about 6 teams committed. Still looking for about three. Working to bring over some individuals from my 12-year-old league as well. So let's talk about the FBA. The FBA will be a dynasty league, which means you can keep 5 players from the roster after each season going into the next season. You can keep up to 5. Just remember, starting next season, when we have keepers, you can only trade keepers for keepers or in the off-season sales as well. It has to be one for one. It can't be one contract, which is a keeper, for 2 keepers from another person's team. It will be uneven. The platform we're going to use for the draft, for keeping stats, and for keeping track of our keepers will be the Yahoo platform. I've been using this platform for over 13 years with a keeper league that I'm currently in. Some of those GMs will be coming into our league as well to make it competitive, and we're going to rep our neighborhood as well. All right, more about that short. I am the commish. I am looking for a few good men or women, if any women join, to help me run this league. So maybe one, maybe 2 more, but one definitely just to keep it smoothly, running smoothly if I'm not around. No, life happens. If you're interested, let me know. So for the league sponsorships, the prizes will be taken care of. First, second, and third prize will be trophies, math assets that will be created by HDF Collectives Factory, my correct factory. We also have some sponsors that have stepped up to the plate that will be donating things from Spark, Upix, buildings, and different map assets and things of that nature too. Be on the lookout, and I will have a list for everything. I'm also trying to bring some real life prizes as well, maybe a ring or maybe a championship belt once a year. So stay tuned, and maybe we'll have a vote on some things as well. The GMs. Getting started is very simple. Make sure you look in the link in the descriptions in the below. That way you will see. Just get started by joining our Discord. Also verify in our Discord. Then scroll down and look for the FBA chat, and just acknowledge that you joined. The price of the one-time fee league is actually $100 or 100,000 UPIX if you want to use UPIX. It's a one-time fee, and you own your team. You will actually receive a NFT of the sea head representing that you own this team. So if you want to leave nature or someone waiting, you can actually sell this NFT to the next person. They have it in their wallet, and they will have that particular team. So if you're interested, definitely get in contact with the information in the description. There's some of my information, right there on the screen. Um, Comment, like, share if you can for me. We could use all the help we can get to fill this league up fairly soon. All right. So again, thank you for watching so far. Don't tune away because I will go over a couple things in more detail into the metaverse. So the particular metaverse where we play is Upland Metaverse. It's an app. It's very easy to join. And I'm not going to get into it because I will help you if you are not in the metaverse and you're joining this league. That's why I'm here. I'm the commission. So this particular screen right here is just one of the cities that's open. It's multiple cities, about 14 to 15 cities currently, but I'm just going to focus on my team, of course, because that's just what I do. And it's in Detroit, but it's based on I created a team to represent Evergreen Lasher 7-8 in the metaverse. All right. So I'm representing, Evergreen Lasher and Upland Metaverse, and other GMs in this metaverse will be representing their neighborhoods and cities and things of that nature. So I'm not going to go into, what is Upland Metaverse and things of that nature at this moment, because I want this video to be pretty brief. However, um, we will help you if you're not in Upland at the moment, to get in and purchase a city. I have, as you see here in Detroit, we have. I create this as an entrepreneur city or neighborhood, for as a portion of on top of everything else we're doing. But I have multiple um, properties. I'm like a real estate agent, as you could say, in the metaverse. But I have ways that, oh, I'm sorry, not even ways, but I have, multiple properties that if you don't have um, a property in the metaverse now, we can get you one with a property, with a building, so you can get started and try to figure out what city, you want to make your metaverse home. But I'm not again, I'm not going to get all deep into that aspect, but we will have some information for you in videos so you can understand what Upland is as well. But my point of showing you this is just trying to understand how I'm tying in, NFTs, fantasy basketball, and repping your neighborhood in the metaverse using fantasy sports. All right. Yes, we
So
are using the Yahoo Fantasy Sports system, and we are playing um, the categories. So let's go ahead and explain how the categories will work. As you see, you have, the field goals made, field goals attempted, field goal percentage, field goal. I'm sorry, free throw made, free throw attempted, free throw percentage, three-pointers made, points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, and turnovers. So the categories that we're going to focus on in this league will be one, field goals made, two, field goal percentage, three, free throws made, four, free throw percentage, five, three-pointers, 6 points, seven rebounds, eight assists, nine steals, 10 blocks, and lastly, 11 turnovers. All right, so there's an odd number of categories. So when you build your team to, compete in these categories, there will 9 times out of 10 be no ties. Now, there are opportunities and situations where a tie may happen when you're tied in each category. All right, but that's rare. It does happen, but if it does, we will explain what happens. So each week you play against your opponent and you match up in these categories and you try to win as many categories as you can. The goal is to at least win 6 categories. If you win any more than six, it's just a blowout. But the goal is to win at least 6 categories a week against your opponent. The draft. So how are we going to draft our team? So Yahoo gives us a platform that it makes it fun. It gets society. It gets your blood racing, your heart pumping, because it's like a real draft. We are the owners of the teams, the GM. So we're going to have a draft at the beginning of the season. This league is designed to be a keeper league slash dynasty league where at the end of this season, each GM will be able to select 5 players, up to 5 players, depending on what the league votes on, to carry into next year. So when we draft, we can build our teams in the draft around our keepers from the previous year. All right, so more into that a little bit later. I will create another video when it's time. But as far as the draft, I just want to show you here's the list of everyone that's in the league. We did have a small league last year, but I decided since it wasn't, a full league, that we should actually, not keep anyone. Give everyone an opportunity to keep someone that they really like. So with that being said, it will be 12 teams in the league, and we will have a snake draft. So what that means is once we find out the draft order, the draft will go as whoever's number one, a pick up whoever they want to go to. However, once it gets to number 12, that ends, the first round, and then round two will start. So whoever was the 12th pick in the first round, they will become the first pick in the second round, becomes a snake movement. Then it will go and rotate back up to whoever was the first pick in the draft will now become the 12th pick in round two. Now, in round three, since they were the 12th pick in the draft, in round two, they become the first pick again in round three. And it would just alternate up and down like a snake. So that would give everybody the opportunity to get decent players. It's a real exciting type of format. In between the during the live draft, when we pick it, you will only have 60 seconds to select your player, or the computer will select the highest ranked player available and put in your team. So do homework. All right. And lastly, we want talking about the Discord. All right. Sorry for the cutoff on the left hand side. So if you just scroll down once you get in there, go ahead and verify. Then you come down and you'll see a title, little channel that says FBA Basketball. You'll see the chat. You'll see another one that says Basketball League, where it's like a chat forum. So you have different headings, the sponsors. You could correspond as well in here. So just showing you where we want to correspond and have the league information. And also, if you download the Yahoo Fantasy app, there is a chat for the GMs. So we could chat in there, whatever rules or things of that nature, if you forget what's going on, will be in this Discord in Evergreen Lasher 7-8. Again, look on the left hand side. It's like this, what they expand, but it's like the fourth channel down. Just make sure you go to click on it and go to get used to it. Definitely. All right. So, any questions or concerns, comment, join the Discord, post a question or whatever. Let's get it popping.
Ooh, a D-Red